Greetings golfers, from Duffer to Driver here, and today we are going to be removing pain points from our game. Recently, my driver has been causing me issues, so today I'm leaving it in my bag and we will be using my 5 hybrid off the tee. As a 27 handicap, let's see how this will affect my game. You can see here that I have quite a hefty slice, even on my hybrid, so you can imagine what my driver would look like. Our drive keeps us in the right rough, but my 6-iron is going to send this further right instead of back onto the fairway, keeping us on the back foot. Because of my handicap, I'm a pro at these kinds of shots, and I'm able to bump this onto the green no problem, with a chance at par here. My putting can be really hit or miss depending on the day. Lucky for me today, I practiced for 30 minutes on the practice green before our round, and my putting is going to save me a few strokes. And we hole out for bogey, a respectable start to the round. Now, as I line up my tee shot, you can see the group in front of us still midway down the fairway. The course today was really backed up, and we actually watched these guys tee off and had to wait for them to get further down before we could tee off ourselves. I knew I wasn't going to hit them with my hybrid at this range, and I ended up sending the ball sky high anyways, barely making the fairway. The fact that we're waiting on another group will come up later in this round. A great second shot lines me up for a decent approach on this par 5 despite my bad tee shot. Just shy of the green here, but this does give me an opportunity for a par or bogey if I can 1 or 2 putt this. Unfortunately, we end with a double, but that's an expected score for my handicap, so we try harder in the next hole. I don't do myself any favors on the hardest hole in the course, sending this way right in amongst the big trees. With limited options, I choke up on my hybrid and hope to bump it out through the opening back into the fairway. But I duff it and we end up staying in the rough. How many times have you said that out loud, only to realize that it was the wrong shot choice? I choke up on the club again, and I'm trying to get close to the hole while also staying clear of the water. I hit a branch, but it still ends up going exactly where I wanted it to. Now, my course has a lot of geese on it, and they move around to different holes. They love this one because of the water, but it also adds an extra hazard and distraction for someone like me. I really don't want to hit any of them by accident. Lucky for me and for the geese, I'm able to scoop it over and stick it to the edge at the far side of the green.
Yeah, I do. Oh my god. No way.
We finish with another double, but considering we botched our first 2 shots, this is a great recovery and proof that putting can save you in a pinch. It won't save you from another top tee shot, however. This won't be the last tee shot like this today.
Yeah.
Now I have to play aggressively over the bunker here as I'm not in a great position and at an awkward distance. Lucky for me, I get it over, but I give myself a lot of work to do on the putting surface. There's a big uphill mound here in front of the pin where all the grass is dead, making this a difficult shot to read. It almost rolls back down towards me, but I think the dead grass actually saves me here. We top it again, but at least it rolls a decent amount. Still doesn't bring us to the fairway though.
That's gotta be something,
Now I squander my second great shot here by sending my third one way out of bounds, way over the green. So I'm forced to take a penalty and try again. I surprised myself here with a well-placed bunker shot, and you can see the confusion on my face. Now, this shot goes dangerously right, but it bounces and lands us right on the edge of the marsh.
Hit the camera? If I 6-iron it, maybe I can land it.
Now, with my tripod on the edge of the marsh, we don't have a good angle here to see this shot, and I actually duffed this 6-iron pretty hard. It bounces into a bunker, but then bounces out at the end.
Oh, it bounced out. It bounced out. Okay, check that out. My ball's like, it's hard to tell. It's on an incline. And the flag is like, there. How do you hit this? Oh my god.
Now, this incline was so steep. I had never done a shot like this before. And I actually lose a stroke right here because I completely missed the ball while trying to hit it. And you can also tell that after every swing, I'm basically falling down the hill.
Oh, I hurt my wrist.
This chip goes way right and on the fringe of the green, making this bogey save very unlikely. Now we're Texas wedging this guy here.
Yeah.
If you like that putt, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more wholesome high handicap golf. So I have another really long putt here, and I get this within 2 feet of the hole, which I was really proud of. But I want you to pay attention to the group in the background that's waiting on the tee right now. So they're waiting for us to finish up the hole, just as we had to wait 5 minutes for the group in front of us to finish. But this group doesn't know that. Right after I turned off the camera here, they shouted at us, "You don't have to film every shot," and pointed at their watches angrily. And look, I get it. It looks like I'm slowing everyone down because I have a tripod, but I'm being extra careful to ensure that we are not slowing down our pace of play. It's just something you need to be mindful of when recording at public courses. So when we pulled up to the 8th hole, we made sure to really put the pressure on the group in front of us and hit before they were fully out of view, while still being safe as none of us were hitting very well or far that day. Now the 8th hole is also the longest hole in the course, a par 5, and it's all uphill. So as a high handicapper, this hole is my least favorite.
Very nice.
I was so focused here on getting the shot over the tree in front of me that I end up flopping it and losing all the distance that I needed. So that puts me under another tree, forcing me to bump with my hybrid yet again. I choke up on the grip, make sure I don't send it into the branches. But somehow I hit the shot too far. Unlucky for me, I ended up shooting the ball out of bounds, so we have to drop here on this nasty rough. I hit another tree branch. So far this hole, the only good shot I did was an accidental one with my hybrid that went out of bounds.
Oh, fix it. Thank you. Roll more in my head.
Yeah, but now I'm calling it.
Yeah.
Now there is.
Now there is. I just came up with it. Oh, it bounced on the pavement.
Oh look, more trees that I need to avoid. I wonder how this will go. I think I hit every branch on that large tree, but somehow end up on the fairway. I get a solid shot with my 7-iron here, setting me up for a decent recovery.
I think I'm okay.
As we start to close out the round here, we can tell that my biggest issue today was hitting off the tee. Whether it was using my hybrid or an iron, I really only had 2 or 3 usable tee shots, while all the others were either huge slices into trees or top to the point where they didn't even reach the fairway. But despite this, I was able to keep my score in check because of my putting. Now obviously the 2 out of bounds and the water hazard hurt my score as well, but all in all this could have been a lot worse if I had 3 putts across the board as I usually do. So here's my score on the screen, and I really want to drive home one of the best things about golf. You get to make your own fun and set your own targets. My goal for this round was not to beat my personal record. My goal was to try something different, to see what using my hybrid off a tee would look like. Turns out with some solid putting, it doesn't make too much of a difference for me. I've just recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and I really want to thank everyone for coming along this journey with me. I'm working hard behind the scenes to make higher quality videos more frequently, so please leave your feedback down below. Thanks for watching. I'm from Duffer to Driver, and I'll see you out on the course.